Welcome, Westside fans, to another edition of Lady Pirate Volleyball here in Dayton, Idaho. Elwell Gym. I am Cody Olsen, the voice of the Westside Pirates, as we get ready for more action on the volleyball court. It should be a fun one tonight between the Soda Springs Cardinals as they come into town to take on the Lady Pirates and their hot streak here on the volleyball court. Really exciting stuff here as we move into our pregame show today. You can join us on mylocalradio.com or on 105.5 KACH over the airwaves. Really cool stuff here for you tonight. We'll continue to move on throughout our broadcast as things will get more and more clear as we get ready for first serve really soon. JV stuff is fixing to be done in just a minute as we get things back working technologically. We appreciate your patience. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break here as we head more into our pregame show today. It's headlined by the North Star Ultimate Outdoors scene set, as well as the Evergreen Financial Coaches Show, the Naylor Insurance Keys to the Game, and the Webb Funeral Home starting lineups. Thank you so very much as you're listening to a mylocalradio.com presentation of Lady Pirate Volleyball on 105.5 FM, 1340 AM, and online at mylocalradio.com.
People oftentimes ask us, why do people from other areas of the valley or other parts of the state or drive so far to come here? And a lot of times I'll ask them, so why did you drive past several different dealers to come and buy your car here? And a lot of times they say, I just like the environment here. I like the low pressure. They don't play games. You guys are straightforward with me. You don't, trick me into buying something I don't want. We take care of people the way we want to be treated, and so they'll drive a ways to do that.
Bought my first truck from here in 1992 when I was 14 years old, and been buying trucks and a few cars ever since. I'm always referring friends, family, anybody I talk to West Motor Company.
We have a good time here, We have a great team of employees that we encourage them to have fun. Play at work is kind of one of our mottos.
West Motors will treat you like family.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Welcome back to the action here in Elwell Gym. Westside Lady Volleyball getting after it here tonight. First serve scheduled for about 7 p.m. We're approximately, not approximately, 19:08 exactly away from our first serve. It should be a really good one. We're going to go ahead, thank our sponsors, and come back to you with our North Stars Ultimate Outdoors scene set. The fun starts here, North Stars Ultimate Outdoors.
Tonight's game is brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value with the freshest meat and produce in town. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll receive in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, with all the parts you need for your car to keep it running strong. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. By Les Schwab Tires. Stop in and see the tire experts on Main Street in North Logan. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial in Preston. Level 10 Life. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. This game is made possible through an agreement between Cook Brothers Broadcasting and is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast of this game in whole or in part without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting is strictly prohibited. Since 2005, North Star's Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston. When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
Welcome back to the pregame show here today, and thank you so much for joining us. It is now time for the North Stars Ultimate Outdoors scene set. Today, Soda Springs comes down to play at the Westside Pirates. Pirates are on a roll right now. They're looking really, really good. Currently, right now, they're really trying to find their consistency. Consistency has been a key to the Pirates, and just kind of getting to that next level. A little bit of what Coach has talked about a little bit as they've moved on throughout the entirety of the season. Right now they're really high on themselves, and I mean that in the best way. I mean that in a very, very good way. What I mean to say by that is that this team has been looking like one that really, really enjoys volleyball and one that is really, really having a fun time with volleyball. And we apologize for a little bit of our technical difficulties with our camera here tonight. If you're watching on mylocalradio.com, we're going to try and get that fixed as soon as possible. Not 100% sure what's causing these issues, but you can be rest assured that we're going to try and figure it out and get it to you so you can watch without any interruptions. That has been our North Stars Ultimate Outdoors scene set today. First time that these two district teams are going to be playing each other. We're now getting into more and more of the district play, what we're going to be seeing. This is the stuff that really, really, really counts. We're going to come back to you with our Evergreen Financial Coaches Show immediately after this on mylocalradio.com and 105.5 KACH.
It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston, or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors is the best provider of power sport vehicles right here in downtown Preston. Vehicles and equipment from brand names that you know and trust, like Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. Stop in and let us get you ready for your next adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street, Preston.
We welcome you back here to the Evergreen Financial Coaches Show. I am joined here once again with head coach Melinda Royer, the head coach of the Westside Lady Pirate volleyball team. Coach Royer, last week we saw some really awesome volleyball. It seems like this team is really finding its identity and getting on a roll. From your perspective, how does it feel for all these girls to be racking up and really finding their groove so far?
It's actually kind of a lot of fun to watch and to be part of. It's fun to see these girls make such huge strides in growth and learning to work together as a team, and they're a lot of fun to be around.
I would second that. They're absolutely fun. I've been able to interview quite a few of the girls, and they exude so much energy and happiness. I mean, little question for you. The game started a little bit late in that try match, and you guys almost had to play what seemed like a midnight game. Do you feel like it affected your team last week at all, or what?
Well, yeah, we actually ended up taking Friday practice off because we had a tournament on Saturday, and it was going to be a lot of volleyball on Saturday, and I did not anticipate those games going as late as they were on Thursday. But, yeah, they were tired. They're definitely tired.
How did that, doing that late volleyball game, midnight madness almost, how did, taking that day off and translating into the tournament, can you tell me what happened at West Jefferson?
Yeah. In summary, I'm glad we took the day off because the girls played phenomenal at West J. They didn't drop a single set to anybody the entire day. Wow. So they played phenomenally. We had some great competition, and they took a 12-team tournament, and they were the champions for the third year in a row. So it was a lot of fun, and the girls played a lot of volleyball. We met up with Butte, Water Springs, and West Jefferson. That's who we were really looking forward to playing, was West J, because they're one of the top teams in the state. We met up with them in pool play, didn't drop a set to any of those. Then we went to tournament play. We played West Jefferson again, so it was great to play them twice. Then we played Malad, and we ended up playing Salmon for the championship. So it was a lot of volleyball, and the girls did so well.
I mean, congratulations first off for, 3 years in a row. This is huge for the program, and it feels like it's a good confidence builder. We're still pretty early on in the season. With that confidence builder, what do you feel like winning a tournament really does as we get into the nitty-gritty of the regular season now?
Well, what it does in the long term is it gives these girls the knowledge that, number one, they've been in championship games, they've played against fierce competitors, and they've been in those situations throughout the season, so that hopefully by the time we get to our district and our state play, that we're mentally more prepared because we know we can do it. We've done it before.
I was about to say, getting all this tournament play in there, it obviously has to help in terms of experience and getting ready for what could be, back-to-back really rapid-paced tournament play in district and state. Is that right?
Correct. Yep, correct.
Coach Royer, we have 3 matches, this week against Soda Springs, back at it against Malad on Thursday, and then a tri-match on Saturday. Still, volleyball in back-to-back days. Is the team embracing it? Are they just eating, drinking, loving volleyball right now?
Yeah, I think they're definitely embracing it. We have a lot of fun together, and we try to make this a positive experience for the girls so they want to come to volleyball. But yes, they're ready. They're excited. We get to start our district play with Soda and Malad, and they're great rivals and great programs. So we're excited to play them and excited to continue to work on our goals that we've set and hopefully meet some of those goals. With the West J tournament, they had a goal of averaging 2 blocks per set, and they surpassed that goal. They had a goal of serving above 90%. They surpassed that goal. So it was fun to knock a couple of our goals off our list and keep them up where they need to go and continue to work on them. So, yeah, I feel like the girls are having a good time and excited about every opportunity we get to play.
Coach, from your report and from watching everything, including the West Jefferson tournament, it just seems like the girls are hitting their stride right now and everything's going right. So where do you find the improvement if they're just succeeding everything right now? What do you have to be nitpicky, I guess?
Yeah, we do have to be nitpicky. It was kind of fun at West J to be able to talk to some of the other coaches that were there, and they said, "Man, you're playing in-system volleyball a lot of the time." And I was like, "Oh, we finally have arrived." Yes, we are playing in-system volleyball a lot of the time. But yes, we try to compete only against ourselves as far as stats go. So we set these goals of where we're at and where we'd like to go. Plus, we know the stats that we have to be able to compete at a state level. And those are our ultimate goals at the end. If we can get all of these at a state level, we're going to be prepared and ready for our district and state play. So, yeah, we definitely have room to improve in a lot of areas, but they really are playing well together and having a lot of fun.
Well, Coach, we're excited to get more film and to see what this team can do as we get ready for SOTA, Malad, and then that tri-match out in Preston. Is there anything else that you want to touch up on before we get ready for some more volleyball this week?
No, I think we're great. We're excited to have you present, and it's just been a great resource for our families and our girls. So thank you, Cody.
Absolutely. It is my pleasure. Coach Melinda Royer, head coach of the Lady Pirate volleyball team. We'll be back with her later on as we continue on and back into the booth. Coach Royer is so kind of her to meet with me every single week to give a touch-up onto how these ladies are doing. We're going to be seeing them 3 times this week. Our first match against the Cardinals of Soda Spring today. Tomorrow we're going to be out in Malad. That Malad game will be covered on mylocalradio.com and on 105.5 KACH 1340 AM, but it will be audio only. We will not have any video out there in Malad, unfortunately. That will change as we get ready for a match on Saturday, that tri-match against Preston, the Indians, as well as the Marsh Valley Eagles out there. So we're going to go ahead and take a break, continue on in our post-game coverage, get you ready for the Naylor Insurance keys to the game right after this.
It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston, or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security.
With over 24 years of building multifamily and commercial projects across the Intermountain West, Procon stands apart as a leader in the custom framing industry, driven by the standard of delivering the highest level of customer service, high-quality work, and integrity. Procon is dedicated to building multifamily and commercial properties that exceed customer expectations. Visit online to see why Procon stands above the rest at buildprocon.com.
We welcome you back here into the booth. Cody Olsen joined here with the one, the only, the beautiful, my wife, Melissa Olsen. She'll be running the camera today as things get underway. Time to dip into our Naylor Insurance keys of the game. Right now, with this team looking the way that they're looking, Coach talked a little bit about being nitpicky, trying to find those things to help this team improve. Right now, they're really finding a groove. They have great support from their student section, their coaches. Right now we're looking for perfection. I mean, this is what we're looking for. Perfect passes. That's where it's going to start. Setting up your teammates for them to succeed. Serve and receive will remain a key to the game for us. That is going to be essential in all facets and matches moving forward. You have to be able to serve. You have to be able to receive. It all starts there. It's a foundational block to the game of volleyball. Presence in the middle. Let's try and get something in the middle here. You got some height. You got some stuff going. Love, love, love seeing Natalie Lemon and Britta Grimm right in the middle to be able to show their dominance and to make things interesting, make the front line of the Cardinals sweat a little bit there, and that's going to be a huge key to this game. Thank you so much for joining us to the Naylor Insurance Keys to the Game here on 105.5 KACH 1340 AM. As we move on after this, we're going to get ready for our starting lineups, our final thoughts. We did not get to our outstanding student portion of the game here today, although it was a really, really good one. We'll save it for the game against Malad. It should be a really, really good one. I met with Sammy Roberts, and Sammy did a really great job talking a little bit about what the school has planned, getting ready for Halloween for the school, and talking about volleyball and softball. And wow, it's such a great interview, and you can't listen to it today. You'll have to wait till tomorrow. There you go. We'll come back in just a second here on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM, mylocalradio.com.
Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County, some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs through Mutual of Enumclaw. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
They say the three most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today. Now is good a time as any to take a moment to thank our many wonderful sponsors that make this broadcast possible, including Preston Auto Parts Car Quest, Ralph's Construction, building in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston, Milestone Timber Works, as well as Procon Homes, Franklin County Medical Center, and a bunch of other fantastic sponsors, including Papa J's Deli and Beef Jerky. I got to shout out Papa J's right now. You go out there and you can not only find world-class jerky in small town USA, like their tagline says, but truly you can find a really awesome deli, fantastic sandwiches, even greater service. It is the quintessential business of small town America, and you just love to see it. Support Papa J's Beef Jerky out there in Clifton, Idaho. All of you guys know where it is, right on the highway. Cannot miss it. Go in, stop by, tell all of the fantastic people that work there how much they are appreciated, because I can't tell them enough. You can go in and appreciate them by just going and buying a sandwich or enjoying some of their fantastic beef jerky. All right, as we get welcomes here into the gym, Elwell Gym. We have a fantastic lineup and a bunch of fantastic ladies that have come out to play some volleyball. First of all, we're going to go ahead and have our national anthem sung to us today here as everybody rises and gets a little bit quiet. We'll turn up our crowd mic and let you listen. Great shout out to a fantastic rendition of our national anthem here. Wednesday, September 14th, we get ready for more. We're going to jump into our starting lineups now for the Lady Cardinal volleyball team. Number 5, Johnsy Bennett. Number 6, Soleil Thompson. Kate Walker, number 7. Number 8, Kendall Hopkins. Brooklyn Kempe, number 10. Maylee Whitworth, number 11. Number 12, Zippy Thompson. And now for the Lady Pirates here. It is a very, very happy birthday to Sada Mariskal today. Sammy Roberts getting the start here for the Pirates, number 2. Number 4, outside hitter, Abby Fuller. Number 5, Lainey Jane Beckstead. Britta Grimm also getting the start today. Natalie Lemon rounding things out as well. Sada Mariskal. Paige Camo getting this, going through the entire lineups. Good luck, ladies, as we get out there and get things going. Our starting lineups today brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, the trusted name in the funeral business here in the Cache County and Franklin County areas since 1925. Another big shout out to one of our sponsors for this. We could not do this game and keep the score without our fantastic scoreboard sponsor. That is Les Schwab Tires out of the Logan North store. The tire professionals, they've been doing the right thing since 1952. Very grateful for them and their ability to sponsor us and keep the score here today. Pirates and Cardinals going at it here on the hardwood. This is the first time that we've seen the volleyball court laid out where it runs east to west. We're not doing the doubles to either side in which we've seen before. And now we're going to get ready for the action. Bringing you into it, Sammy Roberts coming in with a high 10. Giving everybody the high five. I talked to her a little bit about that in our outstanding student interview that you'll hear a little while ago, or rather tomorrow against Malad. She talked a little bit about the tradition of it being carried on since the last libero. And it was just a really fun conversation that I had with her. Really, really cool. The Cardinals will start service here today. Cross the line and taken by Fuller on the right side. Back into the middle. They'll give it back to Fuller to the left. Off the top of the fingertips and dug up by Thornock. Into the net, just a little bit too close to the net. It gets caught up in there, and the first points will go to the Lady Pirates. West side up 1-0 here on our Les Schwab Logan North scoreboard. Natalie Lemon, she'll serve off of the forearms and into the back wall of Yancey Bennett. 2-0 for the Pirates early on in this first set today, brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-states area of Utah, Wyoming, and Idaho. Bennett up in the air, and that has to be thrown off by the Cardinals over here. Left side attack from Fuller and down. Let's mark the first of many notches on the night for Abby Fuller, who starts right where she left off in that tri-match and the West Jefferson tournament. 3-0 for the Pirates. An ace off of the forearms in the back row of the Cardinals, out of bounds and into the bench. Natalie Lemon. First one there. She'll serve once again. Score is 4-1. A little bit of a miscommunication after it was received on the back row by the Cardinals. In the area is Zippy Thompson, and Yancey Bennett. 5-0 for the Pirates. In the middle, left side setup for Thompson. Dug up by Camo. Beckstead will feed Fuller out to the left. That's off of the block high up in the air. Into the middle, they'll feed Thompson to the left side. She'll put it on a rope to the back line by Sada Mariskal, who digs, but it can't be kept in bounds. Shoots off into the stands, and that's the first one of the night for the Lady Cardinals. Back to serve, Bennett. The libero, right hand, takes a dive right at the 10-foot line by Mariskal, and it's partially blocked and down. That is Zippy Thompson reaching up and over And just kind of putting the putback onto the hardwood on the west side portion of the court. 5-2 on our Logan North Les Schwab scoreboard. Bennett again with the right hand, and it will be short into the net, down onto the Pirate logo, and it will swap sides. Possession-wise, Lainey Jane Beckstead. Taking a couple practices off the hardwood, cleaning her shoes. Beckstead just a fantastic in the middle, setting up her teammates. Jumping serve right across the tape, taken by Hopkins. In the middle attack, that's off of Roberts and down, and that's going to be a violation. 2 hits on the Pirates. 6-3, and a little substitution coming up. Alyssa Camp coming in for number 10, Brooklyn Kempe. Here comes Camp. She sends that one to Fuller in the back row. Beckstead in the middle will feed out to the left for Britta Grimm, and that will sail a little too far outside to the left. Good looks and good eye from Alyssa Camp. Camp will remain back there to serve. Hand up in the air, just standing serve, and it will fly too far to the student section located on the far side of the court. Far to her right and out of bounds. 7-4. Fuller will serve. Launching, and that one just hair and a half outside and out the back line too far. An error on Fuller's part, not one that we see terribly often from her, as she's been fairly consistent on the year. Zippy Thompson over the line, taken by Roberts in the back line. Fuller will back set for Grimm on the right. It bounces off of the block and back to west side. Mariskal will take a jab at it. It goes off of the front and set up again. An attack and a little tip here from Soleil Thompson. Mariskal pushes to the back left corner, bumped up into the air by the libero, and a right side attack by Thompson. Off of Roberts, but kept alive on the back row. She has to get it way over, and Roberts, although deep in the squat and highly focused, her back bump from the back right corner just falls short. And the Cardinals are within 1. Zippy over and in, ace, past the eyes of Sammy Roberts, who thought for sure that was going to sail a little bit farther than it actually did. 7-7 and a tie ball game here early in the first set, brought to you by Northern Title. Zippy this time short, and Roberts has to dive forward, and that one comes off of the tops of her knuckles as she dives, and it goes shooting right into the net and down. That's an ace for Thompson. 2 in a row for her. Let's see if she can make it 3. Received by Mariskal on the left side, and she just pushes that one over after Beckstead helps her out. In the middle, set up from Whitworth to the left side, dug up by Roberts on the attack. Beckstead will go out to Mariskal again. Great receive by the libero, and Thompson sets her feet, tries to launch with her right arm, and it just is a hair short into the net and down. Again, tie ball game, 8-8. Quite a few points coming off of errors from either team. Roberts received on the back line, diving out of bounds, but then bumping it over is Camp. Beckstead goes cross court to the left for Mariskal, and that one too far out the back line. Substitution coming up for the Cardinals. They're up 9-8 on our Logan North Les Schwab scoreboard. Here in Elwell Gym, here we'll see Tara Vedder as she will serve. Taken by Fuller on the back low, up to Beckstead, and then Lemon will softly finger roll it off of her left hand and down onto the hardwood. The kill for the senior right in the middle, 9-9. Newton service, and up into the stands go the Cardinals, trying to corral that one after receiving on the back line, and that one won't be done. 10-9. And Marley Newton with the ace. She sends that one back over again, and the libero holds her squat on the right side, puts it up in the air, and then running to it and underneath it is Kate Walker. But she can't see, and it bounces off of her and down. 11-9 again. Newton sends it to Thompson in the middle. Back to Whitworth and punched over by Hopkins. Beckstead dumps it and in, and that one's perfect, landing right at the 10-foot line, right in the middle from the left side of the logo of the Pirate to the right side of the logo of the Pirate and down. 12-9. Beckstead gets a kill. Newton will remain on her own back line to serve. She's been back there on a 3-point run for the Pirates. Ball received and bumped over, and it goes out of bounds onto the west side portion of the court. Maylee Whitworth just a little bit off after she received the bump in the middle trying to set her teammates. Bennett to Kemp and down onto their own side. A little mishap as it came off of Kemp, kind of fast and slow and low, and it just goes right down onto the hardwood. 14-9 in our first break coming up here. Timeout taken on mylocalradio.com and 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM, Westside Pirate Volleyball.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
Back into the action here in our first set. The Westside Lady Pirates on top of the Cardinals of Soda Springs 14-9. Marley Newton sends it to the back left corner, received by Bennett, up in the air and slapped over by Thompson. Fuller takes it off of her arms, and a diving dig by Beckstead is a highlight play back over to the Cardinals side. Huge block by Lemon. She puts it right back into the grill of the Cardinals and down at the 10-foot line. Completely out of nowhere, Lemon comes up and just puts it right back. A huge block there and a highlight play for sure, 15-9. Newton's been back there for a while, a 6-point swing by the Cardinals, and as I say that, with the right hand hooking it down and bumping it, Maylee Whitworth catches the Pirates off guard and puts it down for a kill of her own. Down 5. Cardinals take it, trailing on the Logan Northwest Schwab scoreboard. Fuller receives Shelton, and a violation on the Cardinals. I looked down for just a half second, couldn't see quite what it was. 16-10. Mariscal over and received by Bennett in the middle. It's an over return and right into the net and down. Just misplaced reception as it comes shooting off of her forearms and just drops right down onto the Pirate logo on her side of the court. 17-10. Mariscal sails it long and hits our flag judge on the back line of the Cardinal, right next to the Cardinal bench. 17-11 on the Les Schwab scoreboard. Service by Hopkins and an error into the net. Britta Grimm will come in for Sammy Roberts. She gives everybody a high five and takes a seat right on the bench. Lemon over and off of the forearms of Thompson and out of bounds. That's an ace for Natalie Lemon, her second one of the match today. 19-11. Zippy Thompson. Lemon right across the line, received by Thompson, and Lemon goes diving for it on her knees, but then holds at the very last second. It falls out of bounds. Just a big over return by Thompson, and the score is 20-11 off of a couple errors by either team. Another break here on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM on mylocalradio.com. Westside Pirate Volleyball back right after this.
There's no better family activity than a night out at the movies. Worm Creek Opera House Theater on State Street in Preston is your local home for first-run family movies. The historic theater offers top-flight comfort, the coolest refreshments, and quality entertainment, all at family prices. Stop by the Worm Creek Opera House at 70 South State Street in downtown Preston. For tickets, show times, and a list of upcoming attractions, go to wormcreek.org.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, born and raised in Preston. I am your local Medicare agent. I am here to give you the knowledge you need so you can make an informed and wise choice for your Medicare needs. Call me at 208-852-2367 if you're turning 65 or have any Medicare questions.
Natalie Lemon back with another ace as it takes a dive right at the 10-foot line on the left side of the court and down. 21-11 is your score. Lemon over the top, received by Bennett to Whitworth, right side attack by Kemp. And a violation on the Cardinals once again. Ball goes over to Westside, and they're up 22-11 on the Logan Northwest Schwab scoreboard. Received by Bennett on the back line. Thompson comes diving in, and there was another miscommunication as Bennett shot that one into the rafters, and it comes shooting back down onto the back right corner. And then, while it was too late, 3 different Cardinals are trying to come after it. Thompson pushes over at the 10-foot line. Dig by Mariscal on the back. Beckstead out to the far side for Fuller, and she launches that one with a cannon into the padding too far. An error there on the attack attempt. 23-12, your score board reading, brought to you by Les Schwab of the Logan North store. Bennett, service too far, half a foot outside the back right corner of Westside. And we've got set point coming up for the Pirates. Lainey Jaden Beckstead with the honors, spinning the ball in her hands, takes that L approach, jumping serve right to Thompson. Bumped up by Hopkins, pushed over by Bennett right in the center. Roberts, Beckstead, right side attack for Camo, and she puts it off the fingertips and received well. Throwing it way back to the libero, who has to slap that one over. And we got a violation of the Cardinals into the net. And that was a little bit of a faint whistle, but it was a whistle nonetheless, and that's how it ends. 25-12, our first set taken by the Lady Pirates. Not a whole lot of kills per se, but quite a few aces by the Pirates, and a lot of errors that are attributed to either team. Back here once again as we reset the score and get ready for the second set, brought to you by Level 10 Life here on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM on mylocalradio.com.
With over 24 years of building multifamily and commercial projects across the Intermountain West, Procon stands apart as a leader in the custom framing industry, driven by the standard of delivering the highest level of customer service, high-quality work, and integrity. Procon is dedicated to building multifamily and commercial properties that exceed customer expectations. Visit online to see why Procon stands above the rest at buildprocon.com.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
Welcome back here to Elwell Gym. I am Cody Olsen, the voice of the Westside Pirates. The Pirates took the first set 25-16 here. And it was a doozy of a good one as the Pirates really strung together some strong serving in that first set. And with that, they take the first one, and they'll be up in the advantage here. We'll add our notch to the Westside Pirate logo, indicating that they are up in this department. 0-0 coming up for both teams, though. Immediately as we get ready for the second set, brought to you today by Level 10 Life. If you're feeling stuck or in a rut, go ahead and give the trained professionals at Level 10 Life a call for you to figure out how to move forward and progress and reach your vision in what you want. Little substitution out onto the court as we see a few different faces. Kinley Osborne for the Cardinals, joined on the front row with Kate Walker. Kendall Hopkins, Bennett, and company. Sara Mariscal will serve to start things off here. Right across the tape, takes a dive by Bennett. Set up to the right, an attack, and a great dig on the back row by Mariscal. Make that two great digs, but not enough to keep it in bounds by Bennett in the back left corner. Fuller snipes the far side corner and adds to her kill total. Although it is low, only 2 right now that I've officially put. Still the leader on the team. Mariscal right to Hopkins. Then to Whitworth. Received on the back row by Camo. Left side attack from Fuller off of the block and out of bounds. Fuller looking stellar right now. 2 back-to-back kills to start things off here in the second set, brought to you by Level 10 Life. And notches on our Les Schwab Logan North scoreboard. Sara Mariscal. Received by Somson. Whitworth. Right side attack from Osborne. Beckstead in the middle for Lemon. Right to Bennett. She handles that one well. 10-foot line attack and popped over on the right side by Hopkins. Feeding Fuller, blocked by the Cardinals. Somson has to run up to try and receive a little dump from Beckstead. And she just spied the right side at the 10-foot line in front of the bench of the Cardinals and down. Beckstead with her second kill of the day. Both on really sneaky side dump sets. Whitworth in the middle, blocked by Lemon and Fuller. Right side, Somson. That one into the arms of Lemon and Beckstead and down, rolling off of the tape and to the right. 3-1 as the Cardinals get back on the board. Hopkins to serve. Located on the west side of the gym. Right to left on your radio dial. Beckstead, back set for Lemon. Diving attempt. And it just stays low after a couple touches on the front line in the area. Hopkins, Somson, and Walker cannot get it up and over. 4-1. Lemon gets another one. Whitworth, back set to the right side for Osborne, over top of the front line. Kept alive, and after some valiant attempts by Britta Grimm and Natalie Lemon, Fuller has it just out of her reach and it goes out of bounds. 4-2. Great gym and a great turnout. Fantastic student section. I see 2 inflatable bananas, and you know when you see 2 inflatable bananas, you're having a really good time. Another dump set from Beckstead out to her right smack dab in the middle at the 10-foot line, and that finds its mark again. Beckstead tying Fuller for the lead in kills for this game right now off of our shorthand notes. Service by Beckstead, and she launches that one into another planet almost. I mean, it just never came down. Kept right on going straight into the padding there. A little bit of an error from Beckstead. Substitution, and the Cardinals will get it back. 5-3, down 2 on our Logan North Les Schwab scoreboard. Fuller receives in the middle. Beckstead will feed back to her on the left side, and she puts a laser beam at Bennett. Takes it well. Dump set over to west side. And Newton Little slap and over the outstretched arms of Thompson here on the near side and down right at the 10-foot line. The junior will notch her first kill of the match. Fuller right to Bennett. Whitworth, short set, and a little side swipe taken by Westside off of the top of the ceiling. Mariscal received by Hopkins. Whitworth out to the right for Thompson, and that one is down and in, looking silky smooth, and that's what the Cardinals need in order to get back into this one. 4-6. Zippy Thompson. That is a fun name to say. Zippy Thompson. Roberts receives in the middle, high up in the air. Beckstead will go out to her right, and Britta Grimm almost goes underneath the net, but she got it off in time. Pushes it over, and the Cardinals weren't expecting it quite right. Bounces off of the front line and out of bounds. Britta Grimm gets her first kill, too. Roberts taken by Bennett, and it shoots off into the stands onto her, out to her right, and out of bounds. All right, 8 serving 4. Pirates on top. Roberts taken in the middle by Thompson, and a repeat of just what happened. We've seen a lot of aces, and make that 2 in a row for Sammy Roberts. Pirates go up 9-4. Into the game comes Izzy Shelton, the junior, relieving Thompson. She'll take her position in the back right corner. Roberts will go right to her, right smack dab in the game, glazing off the top of the roof, coming back down and slapping it over, but into the net is Bennett. Bennett tapping her chest saying, hey, that's my bad, I got it next time. 10-4 on our Logan North scoreboard. Roberts, high, back to the back line of the Cardinals. Big side swap. Beckstead receives into the middle for Lemon. That one's blocked and down. That's a huge one for Soleil Thompson. Thompson will come out, bringing in Tara Vetter, the freshman. Probably the smallest member on the court right now. The freshman serves. West side attacking from the right. Almost in, and yes, it is it. Hitting and nicking the back left corner was Marley Newton, who attacked with her left hand and goes across. Oh, close. We had a impromptu serve. Almost went over the net by a fan, a young fan. Back over to Newton here on the left side, 11-5. Left hand up and over. Bennett receives. Push back over to the west side here. Beckstead will go out to her far left for Mariscal, and off the block and down. That one grazing off of Walker on the right side and falling down right onto the hardwood, almost at the 3-point line. If we were crossing over boundaries in sports. 12-5. Whitworth over to her teammate. Recent substitutions, Shelton. And Shelton just goes a little bit low and into the net on that one. A little bit of an error there. 13-5 will remain with the Pirates to serve. 13 serving 5. Received by Bennett. Right side Whitworth pushes it over, and it's blocked back over. Kept up in the air by the Cardinals. Newton receives in the back left side. Beckstead out to the far left for Mariscal, and she launches Air Jordan style and just whacks it, slams it, hitting the back right corner and in. 14-5. Happy birthday, Sada Mariscal, and have another kill there. Timeout taken by the Cardinals, and the first one that we'll take here in our second set, brought to you by Level 10 Life. Back once again after these short messages on 105.5, 1340 AM, KACH.
Sometimes in life, the next level seems to be just out of your reach. You know you could reach your goal if you could just figure out what's blocking your success. The trained professionals at Level 10 Life offer life, health, and career coaching. These professional coaching sessions will help you put the next piece together in your puzzle. Don't wait. The coaches at Level 10 Life are here to help you reach your next milestone in life. Schedule a free consultation online at level10lifecoach.com.
Back here into the remaining action in our second set today, brought to you by Level 10 Life. Shout out to Level 10 Life. They are here to help you. Affordable coaching sessions to help you get back on track if you're feeling stuck, wanting some change in life. They're here to help you. Shelton to Bennett, back to Shelton, who passes it up and over, and it's just a hair to the left, out of bounds. Just skimmed across the top of the tape, and it would have been very well placed if it was just millimeters to the right. Points will remain for the Pirates. They're up by 10, 15-5. Service from Newton, launching long, and that one will go out the back line. Took a dive a hair too late. We get a substitution. Out comes Camp, in comes Osborne. We have quite a wide substitution and not a short rotation whatsoever for for the Pirates. 2 hits called on the front line of the Lady West Side Pirates. That's a 2-point swing for the Cardinals. Back to serve. Number 11, Whitworth. Beckstead receives, short set up in the middle. Mariscal loads and fires, blocked. Back over to the Cardinals. Osborne gives it to Camo on the cross court. Lemon, soft touch, high up in the air. Bennett keeps it in bounds. Pushed over by Whitmore at the 10-foot line. Fuller to Beckstead. Left side attack from Mariscal, off the block and down. Mariscal having quite the birthday. 4 kills for her. She leads in the kill category, and she's back to serve. 16 serving 7 on our Logan Northwest Schwab scoreboard. The Pirates send it over the top of the tape, received by Thompson. High out, saved and pushed over by Whitmore. Beckstead right in the middle, back set to the right for Lemon. Pushing it, and that was a great idea from Lemon. Just a hair short as it sailed out the back line. She saw that there was a little bit of a soft backside of the defense, so she kind of just topped it and launched it a little bit long. 16-8. Fuller receives on the right side. Back to Beckstead, short set for Fuller, and she loads and launches. Bodies go flying onto the floor. A desperate attempt by Kendall Hopkins to keep it in bounds as she falls close to the padding on the far side of the gym. Fuller received the set and capitalized. Natalie Lemon to Thompson. Whitmore back to Thompson. No, Bennett comes in. A little bit of a hard moment, miscommunication. Fuller loads up and launches and down off of Whitmore. Fuller getting a free lane, nobody there to kind of challenge her, and she's been capitalizing off of it. Gets 5 kills now and a timeout taken by Soda Springs. I would imagine that they're going to try and challenge her at the line a little bit more. Back after this, after a few messages on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM, mylocalradio.com.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
(18-8) here in our second set. Pirates on top of the Cardinals. Substitution. Gunderson will come into the game, taking out Grimm from the front line. Lemon over the top and received by Bennett. An over return, and Gunderson tries to punch it back down, but the Cardinals are there to keep it alive. A big block by Beckstead. Whitmore will field Thompson on the right side. Lemon close to the net. And 3 touches, as it was hard to get it out from underneath the net. Lemon tried to back off and fall backwards almost to lessen the blow of that attack from Soda Springs. But it had enough velocity to ricochet off of her forearms and just get caught underneath the net. Bennett to Mariscal. Beckstead will feed out to the left side for Gunderson, and Gunderson launches long, although she had a good look at it. They're trying to feed Gunderson right now. And they're going to say that it was tipped. And we're going to get a little talking to from our back judge on what she saw, what the referee and the towers saw. Everybody's going to have a little bit of a conversation there on the far side of the court. Right in front of our, well, actually kitty corner to our student section. Shout out to our student section and all the families that came out here to support the West Side Pirates tonight, as well as the Lady Cardinals, those that have taken the drive from Soda Springs. If you know anybody who would like to watch this game, you can always mention to them that they can be found on mylocalradio.com. Tonight we're also over the airwaves, thanks to all of our sponsors, including the Logan North store of Les Schwab Tires. So they're going to say it was tipped, and Gunderson will actually get the kill. Beckstead will serve, received by Hopkins. Off of the angling of the top of the ceiling. I look down for just a half second as we get a nice little cameo from our fan base. Nice little cameo from our fan base here in our camera. 19-10. Beckstead saves it from going underneath the net. Gunderson will get called with the violation as she was there and kind of cradled it in her arms and got called for the 2-hit violation. 19-11. Fuller, right side to Beckstead in the middle. Will back set to the near side for Camo. Off of the tape and down. That stopped the velocity and it died right there on the logo. Camo getting in on the action as well. Everybody getting kills right now. Bennett to Whitmore, right side for Thompson. Into the net called on the Pirates. 20-12. Mayan apocalypse type of scoring here. Service by Thompson into the net. Service error, 21-13, as we got a point there I must have missed. Lemon comes in for Sammy Roberts. Gives Coach Melinda Royer a high five. Gunderson right off the top of the tape into Whitmore, who pushes it back to the line. Fuller and Gunderson collide, and that falls down onto the floor. Gunderson will get substituted out. Roberts will come back in, 21-13. And mass substitution and almost pandemonium there on the bench of the Cardinals. In comes Emily Thornock. Over the top, fielded by Mariscal. Short right set for Camo, dug up by Whitmore. Hopkins, Beckstead, far side for Mariscal. Thompson high up in the air. Whitmore comes in to save it at the 10-foot line, punched over by Thompson, short into the net. 22-13 your score on the Logan North Les Schwab scoreboard. Paige Camo now up to the line. She will launch, received by Thompson. That will go out to the right for Whitmore. Short set in the middle, blocked and put right back by Mariscal. One of the 2 blocks on the night. Birthday girl gets a big one. Camo up and over the line again. Thompson off of her fingers, saved by Bennett, pushed over. Tickles the tape by Hopkins. Right side attack from Mariscal, received well. Right side here. Left side actually for the Cardinals. Back over to Hopkins. What a save, diving into her own bench, and a dump set by Beckstead. I think, if anything, the Cardinals deserved some points after an amazing dive out of bounds by Yancey Bennett. Chauncey Bennett there to bounce that one off of her forearm and keep it alive. This is set point coming up. Paige Camo over the top. Received by Bennett, back into the middle, and no one there to kind of help her, a little vacation of the spot. Whitmore says, my bad, I thought that was mine. 25-13. The second set will go to the Lady Pirates. They're up 2-0 in that department as we get back, coming back for more action right after this on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM, mylocalradio.com.
Level 10 Life provides skilled, one-on-one life coaching sessions to help you unlock your next level in life. Our trained professionals specialize in health, life, and career coaching. Book a free consultation today at level10lifecoach.com.
They say the three most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Welcome back here as we get ready for our third set today, brought to you by Papa J's. Papa J's Deli and Beef Jerky, located in Clifton, Idaho, right on the highway. Can't miss it. Beautiful foothills, beautiful place, beautiful people, beautiful food, beautiful jerky. What else is beautiful? My wonderful wife is beautiful, but she's not from Clifton. So there's that one thing, I guess. Thank you for joining us here on 105.5 KACH. I am Cody Olsen as we get ready for our third set, what could possibly be the concluding set if the Pirates were to continue their dominance in this game against Soda Springs. Right now, a long time out, a long time to talk a little bit about the adjustments between these two teams. Right now, if you're Soda, you've got to be able to you've got to be able to go up and contend and defend, make things a little bit more difficult, put your arms up in the air. Don't let Westside tee off on you, because when they have a clear lane, more often than not, they're going to be able to put it down. As for the Pirates right now, really working on the finer things, getting those perfect passes are ones that are going to get this team ready for more and more tournament play moving forward. We just saw a pretty awesome dance, choreographed dance by our Westside Pirate student section, located there on the opposite side of the gym. Great stuff. As our substitution coming in, Bennett will come in for Soleil Thompson, the freshman. Very, very excited. Out there is Kinley Osborne. I think I've been saying Osborne, but I think it's Osborne. Service received by Roberts, and that one way close. Beckstead goes diving into the padding. Back over to the Cardinals. A little bit of a carry and a lift. 2 hits called on Whitmore. And that's how the third set will start. Natalie Lemon with the multicolored shoes. Over, received by Thompson. Whitmore will go back to Thompson on the left. It will go off the top of the block of Grimm. Beckstead feeds Fuller to her left, and that one received by Bennett. Keep that one alive. Thompson tries to set her feet and attack, and that one goes low into the net underneath. 2-0 for the Cardinals. Lemon Softly lobs it to Thompson on the right side. Whitmore will back set and punched over underneath the net. Called. And the perpetrator is Kinley Osborne. Cardinals with a lot of effort right there. Just a few little mistakes. They're just a tad a little bit away. Short set and a huge block by Britta Grimm. Taking on one-on-one Kate Walker, the sophomore. Putting it right back onto the side of the Cardinals. Lemon, Bennett in the middle, goes out to her right. Osborne back, and Bennett cannot time it. Goes off the top of the ceiling and falls back down to the earth on the hardwood side of the Cardinals. 5-0, and a 5-point swing early on in this third set. Brought to you by Papa J's Beef Jerky and Deli in Clifton, Idaho. Thompson above her head to Bennett, pushed over by Hopkins. Beckstead will go out to her left for Fuller, and it will ricochet off a couple different Cardinals and out of bounds. Abby Fuller with the arm of an MLB pitcher, it almost seems like. And a quick timeout, one that's needed. The Cardinals trying to get back into it, stop the bleeding and stop the momentum possibly as we get ready for our first break here in our third set. Brought to you by Papa J's, mylocalradio.com, 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Incredible rally by both teams. Here comes the Pirates out on the left by Fuller, blocked by the Cardinals. Absolutely fantastic stuff here. Camo into Beckstead. Back set for Grimm. Grimm into the net. And hard-earned point by the Soda Springs Lady Cardinals. That rally went a little bit back and forth for a while we were on our commercial break, actually. First points of the third set for the Cardinals. Bennett serves to Fuller. Beckstead will go back into the middle for Britta Grimm. And she redeems herself as it goes off of Whitmore on the right side and down. 7-1, Britta Grimm, second kill of the night. Ball will roll back to Lainey Beckstead. L-shaped attack. Service received by Hopkins. Whitmore right side by Thompson. And they'll call 2 touches on that little lift thing there by Whitmore. 8-1. Beckstead again attacking, and that one will be short. Beckstead wanted to go short, but not that short. That's a service error by Beckstead. Out comes Osborne, in comes Alyssa Camp, the junior. She'll take over serving duties for the Cardinals. Standing serve, Marisco digs deep, set up to the left for Fuller, block and out of bounds. And the Cardinals are there to give Fuller, somewhat of a challenge. They're contending that attack on the far side, but Fuller just bounces it off of them and it goes out of bounds, 9-7. Whitmore over the top and a little bit of a finger roll touch. the freshman Soleil Sampson rolling it off, and it was touched by Beckstead, and it goes down. Zippy Sampson over to Mariscal, right smack dab in the middle, left side attack from Roberts into the net / block and down. It doesn't matter. Goes down onto the hardwood. 9-4 on our Logan North Les Schwab scoreboard. Third set, West Side up 2-0. Mariscal protects her face. Roberts collects it on the back corner. Britta Grimm launches it above her head on the bump, and it goes out of bounds. Cannot find the mark. And here come the Cardinals here in our third set. 5 serving 9. Cardinals over to West Side. Mariscal protects herself again. Grimm in the middle. Newton. Grimm gets her arms up on the attack and puts it down in a huge block again. Britta Grimm leading with 2 blocks to her name tonight. Took on Kendall Hopkins right at the tape. Roberts, service error into the net. And Roberts looks to the sideline and says, it hit my forearm halfway down. Cardinals within only 4. Tara Vetter. Vetter way into Fuller on the back line. Beckstead short set up for Mariscal, and that one set up on a silver platter and capitalized and down, hitting the back right corner. Mariscal leads second on the team in kills right behind Fuller. Newton over by Sampson, taking it to the 10-foot line, short set in the middle, and a huge dive. Beckstead brings it back into play, and Fuller wanted to play it, and it was so close. Beckstead comes sprinting around the post, almost into Soda Springs bench, and puts it back onto her own side for the third touch and over, and they're going to say it was out of bounds past the antenna, although I do applaud the effort from Beckstead not giving up on the play. 11-7, Mariscal, Beckstead, far out to Lemon, and she puts that one up and away. Lemon throws it down onto the hardwood right in the middle of the defense. 12 serving 7 back to the Pirates on our Logan North Les Schwab scoreboard. The birthday girl getting ready to serve. Standing serve right to the back line. And Sampson gives it up for Whitmore, and bodies come collapsing in to grab it right in between the 10-foot line and the tape, located on the left side of the Cardinal hardwood, but it just falls down. Nobody can get to it in time. 13-7. Sampson takes a bullet off of her shoulder. It goes off into the lights above her and down. Sada. 5 kills, 1 block, and 1 ace. Make that 2 aces, as that is off of Hopkins and down on the back left side. Hopkins can't lift it up. Timeout taken by the Cardinals. We'll take it as well. 1 minute left, or rather a 1-minute break here on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM. Lady Pirate Volleyball here in Elwell Gym. Back after these quick breaks.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa Jay's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa Jay's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa Jay's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa Jay's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
West side to serve, Mariscal. 15-7. Taken by Bennett right on the back line in the middle. Whitmore comes streaking in to try and get that one, as Bennett's reception only stayed above, just above the forehead and then came down pretty quickly. I would say that's another ace. That's 3 aces in a row for Sada Mariscal. And broadcaster's curse as she puts that one into the net. Sorry, Sada. I take personal responsibility for that one. I do. It was all written on the wall when I said, oh, 3 aces in a row. No. Roberts receives on the service from the Cardinals. Left side attack from Fuller. Bennett there to keep it up in the air. Whitmore pushes it to the back line. Mariscal dives and digs. Beckstead far out to her left, and Fuller thought for sure someone touched it. No, says our judge, and that one sails out of bounds. Hopkins, Kendall. Service taken by Roberts above her head, goes backwards. Mariscal to Fuller. She bumps it over the top of her backwards. Whitmore, short set in the middle, partially touched by Fuller and out of bounds. That's another kill, and here comes the Cardinals. They're only down 6 on our Les Schwab Logan North scoreboard. Hopkins to Fuller in the Beckstead in the middle. Back set to the right side. Lemon bounces it off of the block. Corralled by the Cardinals high up in the air and pushed over from the back line. Beckstead receives and sets up Fuller on the left, and that one's a little touch. Thompson gives it back to her defense in the middle after the bump. High in the air. Beckstead short set up for Lemon in the middle, and a bump flying out the back line. A desperate attempt and a Superman dive from Bennett. Bennett has had some acrobatic defensive digs on the day. That one just not able to corral that one, but she's had some impressive ones. Lemon just got the kill and she will serve. And we get a violation on the Pirates. (17-11). 11 serving 17. Cardinals from right to left. Taken by Fuller in the back left corner. Beckstead on the near side in the middle for Grimm, and she punches and it goes far out and away. Thought she could bait someone into contesting. (12-17). Fuller, Beckstead back to Fuller on the left, and that one into the block and down onto the west side hardwood. A few points for the Lady Cardinals. Back to Bennett. Jumping serve comes down to Fuller. Beckstead in the middle on the logo. She'll go over to the left for Fuller, and that one this time will go off of the hands and shoot into the stands. Hands and stands. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. 18-13. Lainey Jane Beckstead across the tape, taken by Hopkins in the middle. Whitmore behind herself and punched over by Osborne. Roberts commits herself high and it dies off of her arms, probably out of her reach and one that she'll take back. A little bit of a mix-up there, 18-14. Alyssa Camp, the junior, back into the game. She will serve. Cardinals wearing their whites with black trim. Camo reading the defense well on the right side, pushes it to her left, and it falls down past the block right on the west side logo, the Pirate logo, 1914. Fuller. Couple Cardinals almost collide, but they end up pushing it back over. Roberts to Beckstead. Back set, right side attack from Camo. Partially tipped. Whitmore will set up her teammate Thompson, and that will go into the net. Fuller. Taken by Bennett. Whitmore to her right. Punched over by Hopkins off the ceiling. And that messes up the Pirates enough where a couple different Gals come in and try and save it off the top of the roof. And it touches two of them and falls out of bounds. That will go to the Lady Cardinals. 20-15 on our Logan North Les Schwab scoreboard. Beckstead high in the air for Mariscal, who timed it, had to double pump. Battles at the net against Whitmore, pushed over. Roberts, Beckstead on the near side, out to the far side for Mariscal. Thompson receives high in the air. Whitmore will go out to Hopkins, and that just a hair too short. Just a few of those times the Cardinals have been in position and they just gotta get it over the net. Roberts tickles the top of the tape. Right side attack from Hopkins, launching long. Fuller into Beckstead, short setup for Lemon. Bounces and blocked. Beckstead will give it up for Fuller at the 10-foot line, and that one is low. Ricocheting and catapulting back to her after going too low into the tape, 21-16. Vetter into the ball game. Comes in to serve. Placement right to Fuller in the middle. Beckstead will go out to the left for Lemon, and that will go far out. Down and parallel to the out-of-bounds line, but not in play on the left. 21-17. Vetter back to Fuller, who gets down on one knee. Beckstead short set up for Mariscal in the middle, and that one in the back left corner. Mariscal looking stellar out there tonight. Camo. Service error. Inches short. Catapults back to her. Keeping the Cardinals in this. Osborne comes in for Camp. Gives Hopkins and Walker a high five on the front row. Ball goes back to server Whitmore. Whitworth, I apologize, Whitworth. Mariscal's attack goes out the back line. I've been saying Whitmore, apologies. Whitworth. I don't know how long I've had that mistake tonight. Whitworth. Whitworth over to Fuller in the middle. Beckstead will go out to her left side attack, and it's mistimed by Lemon. And tell me if you've heard this before. In the third set, it's going to come down to it. And it's going to be a timeout taken by Melinda Royer. We're going to take it as well back after this message. These messages on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM, Lady Pirate Volleyball here in Elwell Gym.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
Back here into the live action, Whitworth, received by the Pirates. Hopkins into Whitworth, back to Hopkins on the left. Sails far and long to the chagrin of Cardinal fans. Wanted that one to hit the back left corner, wanted to will that thing to fall short just enough. 23-20. Mariscal returns the favor, and that one will go far out and long, giving the Cardinals a little bit more hope. Hopkins. Service across the tape, taken by Fuller on the left side into Beckstead. Dumps it, and she is sneaky with it. Finds its mark. Beckstead, 4 kills on the night, and they've all come off of the unexpected dump sets. Lemon over and taken by Bennett. Whitworth pushed to the back right corner. There's Mariscal. Beckstead out to Fuller, and that one is saved up in the air. Great dig. Beckstead will go up for Grimm, and she'll push that one out to the left. Thought for sure that the game was over. Absolutely not, says the front line of the Cardinals, who saved the block from going down onto the ground and the floor. Thompson will come in for Vetter. Bennett will serve. 24-22, match point. Mariscal into the middle for Beckstead. It'll go out to the left for Fuller and down. And that's it. That's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. That one is up and away. Teams will come and shake hands underneath the tape on the Pirate logo. Cardinals on the right side, Pirates on the left. 25-22. Cardinals made it close in the third. We'll come back to you with a little bit more after this. And our Ralph's Construction post-game show, don't go anywhere, as we'll talk a little bit about the stats portion today, who did what and where in this game on mylocalradio.com, KACH, 1340 AM.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston. If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Welcome back to the post-game show. Today sponsored by Ralph's Construction, building in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Beautiful homes, custom built to you. Find it and them there, as they are proud sponsors of Westside Pirate Athletics. Really great to be here with you. I am Cody Olsen, wrapping things up here on our post-game show. What we saw was domination from the Westside Pirates as they took on the Cardinals today, winning 3-0, as we get the fight song and a great support from our fan base out there, especially the students, the parents that have come out to do this kind of stuff. As we look forward to the rest of the week, I will be joining you over the airwaves only, audio only, tomorrow in Malad for a really fun matchup versus the Dragons across the mountain. And then on Saturday, a tri-match between Preston and Marsh Valley in the afternoon. We're going to go ahead, take one more break, come back to you with our final stats today, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Brittany and Braden Smith. Fantastic, fantastic people. They'll help you find the custom rates and insurance plans that can help you protect the things which matter most. Right after this, here on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM.
It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston, or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security.
With over 24 years of building multifamily and commercial projects across the Intermountain West, Procon stands apart as a leader in the custom framing industry, driven by the standard of delivering the highest level of customer service, high-quality work, and integrity. Procon is dedicated to building multifamily and commercial properties that exceed customer expectations. Visit online to see why Procon stands above the rest at buildprocon.com.
We welcome you back here to the Ralph's Construction post-game show. Ralph's Construction, a proud supporter of Westside Pirate Athletics and building in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Now is our time for the Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency Stats Show, brought to you here by the fantastic people at Farm Bureau in Preston. Braden and Brittany Smith do a fantastic job, not only in celebrating the wins of the Pirates and the Preston Indians, but also celebrating great coverage at affordable rates with Farm Bureau. Kill leaders on the night will be Abby Fuller with 9 and the birthday girl Sada Mariskal with 7. 39 in total for the West Side Pirates today versus the Cardinals on September 14th, 2022. 2 more volleyball matches later this week. We'll keep an eye out for those, and you can hear them on mylocalradio.com and on 105.5 KACH 1340 AM. As for the blocks tonight, Britta Grimm will lead with 2 of her own. Natalie Lemon and Sada Mariskal with 1 each. Total of 4. And for the aces, quite a few in the early sets and then kind of leveled out a little bit early on in the third. 11 aces on the night for the Lady Pirates. A handful of errors, just service errors, silly things into the net that obviously will get worked on with Coach Melinda Royer later on. We'd like to recognize our player of the game. Our player of the game is going to go ahead and go to Sada Mariskal, who, with no errors tonight, complimented so much defensively and offensively for the Pirates, and what more fitting way to give it to her than on her birthday. Congratulations to Sada Mariskal and our player of the game. Thank you so very much for joining us all here on mylocalradio.com and on 105.5 KACH. We'll catch you tomorrow as the Lady Pirates take on the Lady Dragons out in Malad. First serve scheduled for about 7 p.m. You can find me audio only on mylocalradio.com and over the airwaves. On behalf of all of us here at 105.5 KACH and mylocalradio.com, including our audio-visual technician back in the booth, John Beverly, our executive producer, Val Cook, our sales manager back in the state of Wyoming, Matt Petrie, as well as the voice of the Preston Indians, Dan Hubbard. I am Cody Olsen, signing off tonight, as always, saying thank you and go Pirates.
The preceding has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated.